Lennoxville and District Women's Centre has been cultivating a relationship with English-speaking women in Estrie for over 35 years now. Their mission has been to provide resources and develop programming for women in our community. They work to establish safe and nurturing environments in which women can thrive and grow. When COVID entered our lives last spring, the LDWC's activities went as virtual as possible. In an effort to preserve some in-person activities while following protocol, Programs and Community Outreach Coordinator Lucie Levasseur had an idea.
Welcome to our garden. We call it a collective garden because not everyone's got like a separate plot, so we just do the whole thing together and then share the harvest. This project started last spring in 2020, right in the start of the pandemic, actually. I think we really needed to get out of our houses and have that contact, with the dirt and with nature and like seeing other people, but like at a safe distance. It was a perfect timing, actually.
Members of the LDWC collective are also grateful for the timing. Lori Schvill returned home to the townships after living in British Columbia for 35 years. She contacted the LDWC before her move in hopes of establishing some contacts before her arrival.
They helped me find this apartment, and then I heard they were having a community garden, and I've always had a garden, but not this year because I don't have my own place, so it was perfect. And I'm meeting all the women in town. So when I walk down the street now, I'll see all these, kind of see all these faces that I recognize.
Marilyn Hobbs has always loved gardening, but in the past year or two, she's been finding it more difficult to meet the physical demands that it entails.
I saw this in the pamphlet, and I thought, well, that's just perfect. It's a great solution, and I'll meet new people. I'll still get to garden, but I won't have to do all the work.
New members are welcome to this collective, and gardening experience is not mandatory. In fact, women are welcome to bring their children. Doan moved here from Vietnam just a month ago with her family, and after a quick tour of the garden, they were more than ready to join in. And they are not alone. The garden's popularity is growing.
So we had a really good first year, and this year, we have twice the interest that we had last year. I accepted pretty much everyone, so sort of everyone takes turns, because not everyone comes every week, but I would say I would average over the summer to maybe half an hour a week.
But there's always enough people, things go really fast. We have a lot planted already.
Overall, we plant so many different varieties that there's got to be something that will succeed. I mean, everything was really good last year, and of course there's a bit of the beginner's luck in there, because if it hasn't been grown for a long time, like the bugs and the pests and disease haven't found you yet.
The bugs may not have found them, but you can find them easily at Darcy Bennett Park on Charlotte Street in Lennoxville. And if you don't want a garden, that's okay too.
All our activities pretty much will take place outside this summer. So beside the garden, we'll have a big tent set up, and we'll be able to have activities with our older ladies. We are still having some meetups at the park with the playgroup. So the playgroup, they're moms and kids that are preschool age. And we also started a forest school. It started a couple weeks ago with a shelter building activity where they went out there and built sort of a temporary shelter from what they could find in the forest. It's just, getting back to basic, and you do something and it's it makes sense and you get the results.